Yells.
Yo, what up, people? Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, and good night. Whatever time of day it is in your area, welcome to the show. And this is a Little Crisis 3 gameplay extraction. I go real hard. I was like Bo Jackson, Herschel Walker, and Deion Sanders all in one in this game, dropping balls off to the extraction point like it ain't no thing. And this was my first time playing extraction, so I was excuse me, kind of lost in what I was doing when I first started out. But I got the hang of the game and got to know what was going on, and I finished it off like a champ. You know, I did this game live, but with the PlayStation press conference last night, I wanted to touch on that subject and see what your thoughts were on the PlayStation 4's, all their specs and all that stuff. All that specs and stuff is really blasé. You know, as far as how the system operates, it's pretty much going to operate the same way every other system has. But my question to you is how much is this thing going to cost? You know, how much is all this redesign worth to you as a consumer? And what is it going to do to drive the cost of the PlayStation 4 and the controllers up? You know, Microsoft hasn't had their press release yet, but their press conference is coming soon. Now that PlayStation has go ahead and put themselves out there, Microsoft has a retort coming. They have a rebuttal, and watch me just wait on this idiot. I know you're coming. But let's look at the two controllers from now and the one that they showed yesterday. Now, let's look at these two controllers. Top is the current PlayStation 3 controller, which is small and kind of, the thumbsticks are still too close together for players with big hands or average size hands such as myself. And the new controller is bottom left, and with seems to be that they spread the thumbsticks out, not much, but enough to keep your knuckles from bumping up against each other when playing the game. And they got the pad on there and the speaker and a motion sensor on the back. Now, all this combined in one controller will definitely drive the price of the controller up. Now, your current controller costs what? Somewhere around $50 to buy a new DualShock. $49, $50, something like that, in that area. Y'all see, I'm just dealing with these fools in this game, right? So, you buy that, and to buy a new controller, it's kind of steep. So if you're a gamer like myself and you got a PlayStation 3, you buy the controllers and you buy a lot of them. You know, because you got to have some for your kids and your friends. And if you have company and people come over, you got to have a spare in case you break one. So we're looking at, one comes with the game. So you buy 2 more controllers or 3 more controllers, that's an extra, what, $150. Almost $200. Now, look at the controller on the bottom. So that controller is no longer going to be $50 with all of that extra stuff added. We're looking upwards at about $75, $80 to $100 for a controller. Now, let's take your average gamer. The average consumer is not going to be willing to spend that kind of money on just one extra controller, let alone 3 or 4. So, we take that money and add it to the cost of the PlayStation with all of the new fandangle stuff they've added. So let's say when PlayStation 3 first dropped, that system was what, $600 at best. Now, with all the extra stuff, the new graphics card and all that, and all this extra social media crap, that's probably going to be useless. What will the cost of the new PlayStation 4 be? Since we know it's a PlayStation 4, I want y'all remember these controllers, because these pictures are going to fall off here in a minute, and we're going to go back to just regular gameplay, which you see me just kicking ass anyway. Crisis 3 is the joint. Y'all make sure y'all rate the video, thumb it up, and leave your questions and comments in the comment section, and we'll have a small discussion on it as time goes on. But what I'm saying is, with the adaptation of a speaker, a control pad, or whatever functionality that extra space is going to have in the middle, and then you add a sensor to the top, what kind of price will a new controller hold? Will it be $100? Will it be $150 for one controller? That controller is going to be expensive as shit, because you don't add a regular controller now with nothing, bare bones, butt naked, just a DualShock controller, that half the people turn the rumble pack off when they're playing the game because it screws up your playing. But when you add those kind of features, you can't help but, look at this dude get me killed. You can't help but for the price to be high as hell. For a controller to do all of those things, the price is going to be high. And as far as the new system goes, what's going to be the price of the new system? People are speculating $399, $499. I say bullshit. If a PlayStation 3 came out 6, 7 years ago, 8 years ago, whenever the hell it came out, and it was price tagged at $600, which doesn't amount to nothing, because they just added a Blu-ray player. Yeah, you can give me all the extra specs on what a PlayStation can do, and no, I'm not being an Xbox fanboy. When the Xbox comes out, we'll have this discussion again on the new Xbox. But when the PlayStation 3 came out, the price was $600. And that price was damn near unbearable for an average consumer. No one is going to pay $600 for a console at this day and time, unless you're a hardcore gamer or you just love video games. But kids are not going to convince their parents that they have to have this new PlayStation 4. And when mom and dad ask how much is it, and it's $800. For what? And then you got to buy games, controllers, and all that crap. Come on, son. Come on. You can't put that price because you're trying to keep up with the competition. Mind you, people are saying that the PlayStation is the next best thing to owning a computer. I say bull crap, because you have the PlayStation Network, and we're going to get into that in just a second before my time runs out, because this video is almost over, and we'll dive into this stuff deeper on the next video when you guys leave your comments and questions and all that. But you're going to have a super overpriced console that doesn't do all that much. And this gun I'm using is the Assault Jackal, for those that don't know. And it's a shotgun, and it's absolutely ridiculous. But this system is going to be high. Minding you, hopefully they're going to voice chat and offering all the things offers now. So, with that said, there probably is going to be a monthly subscription, which monthly, 3 months or a year, eat some, because PlayStation Plus is really not a super duper thing. But they're offering all of these things, and I'm sitting here tweeting last night like the PlayStation Network is always being hacked. Let's talk about that. So you're going to give people the ability to take over someone's game from the comfort of their own home, and I'm dead, in their own living room, without even being. Think about it. The PlayStation Network is hacked so much. Now you're interchanging all this stuff. You're connecting all this stuff where your friends can get on and take control of your game while you're playing and play under your game tag because you suck at the game. This is a hacker's dream. How safe is this network going to be? When you are offering all of these things and you can't even keep your network stable now. You know what I'm saying? I was tweeting it out last night. That's the hackability right now is ridiculous. So are you going to offer a premium subscription like Xbox Live? And if you do, are you going to be able to keep your network up? Because PlayStation Network shuts down a lot. Now, if people are paying for this network and paying a subscription fee and paying monthly or yearly $85, $90, $50, $60, however much you're going to charge for it, your network can't go down. The network can't go down for 2 hours. It can't go down for an hour, because then you have hell on your hands, because I paid my money and now I can't play the game online with my friends like I'm supposed to. It's no problem because it's free now. The game, the PlayStation Network, right now, everything is free. I'm cool with that because it's free. And you're charging me a quarter. So if it go down, I turn on my Xbox and I play online. But once I start paying for it, it's just like you paying for your cable. And when your cable goes out, you have a fit. You want your credit because your shit is gone and you can't use it, and I'm not getting my money's worth. And it will be the same thing for the PlayStation Network. How secure is this network going to be? Because now I'm paying a monthly subscription. These are things that have to be thought about before trying to compete with Microsoft. Microsoft, all they do is computers. So of course their network is going to be safe. So of course their system is going to be great. This is what I'm saying in the comparison of Microsoft and Sony. Sony does computers, but they mainly do TVs and all this other crap. Get the 2-piece, son. You just got worked. I worked that dude. But Microsoft does computers and all this. This is what Microsoft does. This is why their system is so much safer. This is why their gaming system is a little bit better than PlayStation. The controllers fit a player's hand, and I shouldn't have died right there. I was gone. The controllers fit players' hands better. All these things that Microsoft has done to ensure that everything is done for Microsoft and ported to PlayStation, because their system better, it's ran better. Yeah, you can give me Sony is run off a Blu-ray and I'm gonna die again and all that crap. Yes, but the system sucks as a whole. You know what I'm saying? The system is not better than the Microsoft system. That's why everything is made for Microsoft and ported to Sony. And I got a strange feeling it's still gonna be that way. People don't know if the Blu-ray is coming back, where all this crap will probably be assassination. All this stuff will be announced at E3, more than likely. More than likely, all these things about the new PlayStation will be announced at E3. So let's see what happens. Y'all leave y'all questions and comments in the comment section, and let's debate on it. I'm not the smartest guy in the world. I don't know why this dude wasn't dead. He should have been dead a long time ago. But those are some of the questions I posed. And me and my buddies had this discussion last night. With so much going on with the PlayStation, how are they still going to be able to compete with Microsoft. And Microsoft right now is a beast. You know, people talk about, I get to play online for free. Yeah, but your shit gets shut down. You know, and those are the concerns of an average gamer. How long will I be able to play? Will I be able to play enough and often enough to do what I want to do? You know, ooh, I just killed all them fools. But anyway, man, my time is about up, and game is over. So that means video is over. Y'all let me know what y'all think, and we can talk about this some more and go into more detail on what's going to happen with PlayStation 4 and the new Xbox. But y'all let me know as y'all watch these super duper kills that I got, and we'll talk about it later. I'm out this mother. See you, damn it. Yo!